Hi, Deborah Borchardt here on Wall Street Confidential, and I'm talking with Jim Cramer, and we're looking at Apple. Now, apparently Apple has dropped down below the key levels that you were watching for.
Right. Well, one of the things I like to do is I made my levels when not in the heat of battle, when I said that you should sell all but a quarter of it as we went to one, as we got the iPhone announcement, and then I suggested buy a quarter of it back between 150 and 180. Now we're below 150, so I think you have to begin to pick, because that's what discipline I have. The discipline is not created and then thrown out the window when the stock comes down. There are some issues. I know this from when I ran my hedge fund, that there are very few ways that you can quickly raise cash. One of them is $100 stocks. Wow, I have 50,000 Apple. There's a bid for Apple. I can sell it. It allows me to meet my margin calls. The margin calls that are happening all through the street by young hedge fund managers who don't really know what they're doing, who own Apple because technology is growing at a faster pace than most of the other stocks, would be selling Apple. I want to buy into the weakness. I genuinely believe that Apple's a good story. I've like RIM too. Now you could say, well, Jim, you've been wrong for 50 points on RIM. I don't get a lot of credit for doing one thing, which is that there are some stocks that I have backed for many years, and I see people all the time say, money managers come on and say, I like RIM, and I just want people to know that there are certain stocks that I liked Apple and I've liked RIM, and I've liked First Solar for a long time. Now they're coming in. Why didn't I take them off? Well, the answer is that not everything that I do is a trade. I have been right on RIM for many years, and now I'm wrong for a certain period of time. But I'm sticking with RIM. Goldman Sachs, I'm sticking with Goldman Sachs. These are positions that I'm not trading. I can trade around a core, but I hold them, and Apple's one of them. So
you're not concerned with the tech story, because we know that Dell came out and said that they're seeing global softness.
I think Dell is a terrible company, poorly run, has simply...
So that's a separate
I don't really
issue.
care who's insider buying there. Dell has lost its ability to be able to forecast. I think Hewlett-Packard is killing them. Hewlett-Packard's up nicely. We're in winner-loser mode, and Hewlett's a winner and Dell's a loser.
And Hewlett just announced some layoffs.
Well, Hewlett said that they're going to make this merger great, and they will. Mark heard the numbers that they're laying off are gigantic, but he will do a great job.
Do you think Apple is going to trade up in advance of the holidays? Or does
no idea.
Do the holidays affect
it? Just stick with my discipline.
You're going to
stick with my discipline.
You like Apple,
yes,
sticking with it.
You should be working toward 3/4 of rebuild your position, and then below 125 we'll buy the last quarter.
All right, thank you, Jim. We're keeping an eye on Apple. Keeping our eye on Apple at Wall Street Confidential. This is Deborah Borchardt. Stay tuned for more.